Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Nigga, are you trying to kick some knowledge? Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Give me your motherfucking jury, nigga.
Yo, 50 minutes into the hour. That's a scene from Menace to Society. Tyrin Turner is here. You know him as Kane. That was one of the most convincing roles ever played, and he's joining us right now. We got Javon from Indiana on the line. Go ahead, Javon. What would you like to say to Tyrin?
You know, is he going to be making any more new movies, or what's up?
Yeah, I got some new stuff coming out, man. I'm in the process right now. I'm doing we just trying to figure it out. With I'm doing a movie called Free Agents. It's like a football film / heist. So you know, it's like Any Given Sunday meets Heat. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's in the process. And I'm also doing this project with Jamie Foxx where I'm playing a mad scientist and he's directing me. So we just kind of like trying to diversify a little bit, man. Like it ain't always about, you know, holding a pistol. You know, I got some range. You know.
Mm-hmm. You know, you did Belly.
Panther. Yeah, Belly, Panther. I did this independent film called Little Boy Blue with Ryan Philippe. So you know, I played a cop with a Texas accent. It's just, you know, Menace to Society was just so huge. You gotta, it's just one of those movies that just take over everything, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna stick with you. I mean, it's a good thing though. I was telling Tyrin that being from Oakland, man, I was telling you yesterday, man, I felt like that was our neighborhood watching Menace to Society.
Right. What then, when you hear all these callers, Tyrin, so with the success of it and the impact, did it stereotype you in any sort of way after the film was over when you tried to go out and audition for other roles?
No, it didn't necessarily stereotype me. I don't believe in it stereotyped me. I just feel like it was just one of those situations where it was just an overwhelming big film. And at the time, I feel like John Singleton and the Spike Lees of the world, I just feel like they was in competition with other directors. And I think, you know, black filmmakers don't know how to just fall back and and build black actors. You know what I mean? So it was just more about them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like John Singleton do Boys in the Hood, the Hughes brothers do Menace to Society. You know what I'm saying? But what about Tyrin Turner, Jada Pinkett, Vontae Sweet? Like they never really you know, gave us our props like that. It was like Hollywood always wanted to give it to the directors. No, we did that.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's interesting you say that too, because we see, you know, Tyler Perry now,
right?
You're saying, and a lot of black directors critique him for his choice of movies. But the other thing I found interesting, when people talk about Menace to Society, they talk about Samuel L. Jackson, they talk about Jada Pinkett Smith, they talk about Lorenz Tate, they talk about the rappers that were in the movie. They talk about Tyrin Turner, but I don't feel like they talk about you enough. You hear more stories about what happened with Pac you know, he was supposed to play Sharif, the Muslim brother, and because of the fight Allen Hughes and he had, he wasn't cast in the role.
Right.
It was a lot of complications. And we were talking about this yesterday, the energy on the set. What was that like? What happened with Pac?
Well, the energy with Pac was just like, you know, Pac, first of all, like, you know, he's my favorite rapper of all time. Uh-huh. And I think he's a great talent. But I think at the time, you know, he was just a little, you know, he was just his energy, you know, he was coming off that juice energy, so he just was more animated, and he just felt like the Sharif character, you know, the bean pies and all that stuff, like that wasn't cool. Like, nigga, I need a pistol, I need to be pistol whipped, I want in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the Hughes brothers didn't necessarily see it that way, so they got into it in the reading. It was just more like, you know, Pac was like, I'm not feeling this. You know what I'm saying? I can't get into the character. And then Allen was just like, man, nigga, stop acting like a bitch right now.
Allen really said that to Pac?
In the table reading. He's like, stop acting like a bitch.
Wow.
I was there. I heard it.
Ooh. And then what happened?
And then him and Pac looked at each other, and then Allen told Pac, let's step outside. And they went outside. Damn. When they went outside, I never seen Pac again until we did the Trigger's Got No Heart video. Mm-hmm. And then
with Spice One.
With Spice One, Trigger's Got No Heart. We doing the video, everything going cool. 300 feet down there, we see somebody fighting. We don't know who it is. It's like, damn, like what's going on down there? So as we stop filming the video, we walking down there. We just see like 30 or 40 niggas from 40s jumping on Allen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like damn. So then just heard car doors. Niggas just running, and you know I don't know where Albert went. You know they twin brothers. One of them just wasn't, you know, seen.
Oh, Albert scrammed, basically.
over. Done. Road runner. Me. Nigga, it's over. I thought twins had a similar bond. I thought they felt each other, but I found out that day, like, it don't mean what
it don't mean shit.
It don't mean nothing, nigga. He hit the wind. It wasn't nothing about no twins.
Wow.
Tyrin Turner, you know him as Kane from Menace to Society, as well as all his other work.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.